Welcome everybody to this important update video for the Econ Playground's response to the coronavirus pandemic. Many people have been asking me, of course, what is the Econ Playground's response to the pandemic? Will you guys be shutting down operations? Will you guys be laying off workers? So this is just a video to inform you about our policies going forward. I just wanted to read to you the current protocol that Fairfax County Park Authority is putting forward as their COVID-19 response. This is from the Fairfax County Park Authority COVID-19 response frequently asked questions page. For the question, are playgrounds open? FCPA saying no. All FCPA playgrounds are closed. FCPA playgrounds are closed even if they do not have caution tape up. Well, I'm telling you right now, the Econ Playground is not closed, and we will not be closed for the foreseeable future in a pandemic or in any other similar natural disaster. So for any who were worried that we are shutting down operations, that you won't be able to access your favorite articles from the past few years of the Econ Playground, do not worry because they are still available for everybody. And in fact, I'm going to be announcing a few new things that the Econ Playground is going to be doing in the coming months. I want to do a lot more video content, things similar to the podcast that I've done before, but maybe a little bit more focused on video, more presentation-y, closer to the Armenian genocide presentation thing that I did a couple months ago back in the summer. But well, that was much more than a couple months ago now that I think about it. But yeah, so I'm going to do a lot more video content. My primary inspiration for this is Paul Vanderklay. If you don't know who Paul Vanderklay is, I somewhat actually hesitate to tell you about him because Paul Vanderklay is a very small YouTuber. He's a pastor at a church out in Sacramento, California, but he's become very fascinated with the Jordan Peterson phenomenon and a lot of other peripheral phenomenon and peripheral figures to Peterson. And so he's been making these very long form video content, like presentations just on his thoughts on things going on in the world. And I really, really like his videos, and I've been watching him for about a year now. But he does these long style essay videos, but he also does one-on-one conversations with people. So I want to do a lot more video content, and I hesitate to tell you about him because he's such a small channel that he's got a really strong community, but it's very small, so people can actually talk to each other and be more familiar with the other people that are watching his videos. So I want people to watch him, but I don't want that many people to watch him because I kind of want him for myself. But yeah, I do highly recommend his stuff. So, but the stuff that I want to be doing is I'm going to be having conversations with people. I've already set up some of these and I've already recorded some of these, and they're going to sort of revolve around books. So every week we'll read a chapter or two, come together and discuss it. Sometimes we'll read it on video. Sometimes we'll read it off video and just come on and talk about it. And some of these books are going to contribute to the comprehensive notes series that I've got on the site already. And all of these will be hosted on the YouTube page, but I should be putting up links to them on the actual Econ Playground website as well. This video will be up on the Econ Playground. And so the conversations that I have with people will mostly surround books. So the three that I have confirmed right now, two videos I've already recorded. One, Caleb Pettit and I are going to be continuing reading The Varieties of Religious Experience, which is a classic book by William James. We're both really enjoying it. We already recorded one episode. We jumped right into the middle of lecture 9 on conversion. A second one that I'm doing is The Problem of Pain by C.S. Lewis. I'm reading this with Hal Lee, and we started up. We've already been reading it a little bit together. We jumped right into chapter 3, and so we're reading it, talking about it, and we'll publish that soon. And then the third one that I have confirmed, there will be more, but the third one I have confirmed is I'm going to be reading Sun Tzu's Art of War with Neil Simpson. And Neil Simpson, if you guys don't know, is training to be a police officer himself, the front lines, right? So he's the kind of guy that's going to need to know these things going forward. Being a police officer is not war, obviously, but I mean, you're going to need to know these things. We all know this. You're going to need to know these things. So those are the conversations that I have, and I'm going to be having more. So we'll see what comes with that. But the more solo presentations that I'm going to do, most of them are going to surround this book. The Will to Believe by William James. He's probably my favorite philosopher, and I'm going to be reading, sort of doing a presentation of one on each chapter from this book, and going through it one by one. I might skip the last couple chapters because they're less interesting, but yeah, this is some classic stuff. So I always tell people these things about James, and then I never have anywhere to reference them. So, or I'll tell them, oh, go read, 60 pages, and then they don't do it. So I'll just say, here's 20 minutes. I explain it to you right now, and so yeah, that those will be up, and those will be up for people to use, and for people to use for educational purposes, or whatever they might want to do. And also, we have a TBA very, very special econ series, and in some ways, this series is what I envisioned for the Econ Playground from the beginning. We don't have it fully confirmed, but when I started the website, I did not know what its destiny was, and this might be its destiny, this series that I'm considering doing. We just need to sort out exactly how it's going to work, but I think you guys will like it. And the final thing that I want to say is, anybody who has downtime now and is writing things, if you want to write something, send it to me that you think would be interesting. If you have a video that you want to make, send it to me, you think people would be interested in, just send it to me. I guess send it to theeconplayground@gmail.com. That'll be in the description below where you want to send things. But and I'll review it. If it's absolutely terrible, I'm not going to publish it. But if it's pretty good, I'll consider it, and I'll probably publish it. Basically, I just want content for the site, and you might want hosting and a very low standard publisher. So yeah, go for it. So I hope you guys are interested in these things that I mentioned, and I hope that you will enjoy the stuff that we're putting out over the next few weeks. And yeah, come back to the park anytime. Open dusk till dawn. So see you later.